Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lig's music channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus, okay? Okay. So before we get into this message, I'm going to use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, call upon my angels, and I'm so thankful that your spirit guides have led you to this message, okay? Make sure you turn down the volume if you have headphones. Here we go. Okay, so the intuitive message that I have for you guys today is you have overcame the past. You have elevated and you are no longer that version of yourself anymore. It was all about the growing pains, okay? Throughout that pain and sadness and sorrow and anger, you grew, you know? You definitely chose to grow and ascend, right? There's some people who go through things in life where they descend. They allow certain situations to take them down when you allowed it to raise you up from the ashes, right? Come back. Like, I'm back from the dead, okay? That's what I'm hearing. I'm back from the dead. Like, you thought I was dead. You thought I was done. You thought it was over. But it's only just begun. So in the past, you may have felt unsatisfied, unfulfilled, bored, in discontent or stagnation towards the people that you connected with or the life that you lived. It was no longer fulfilling you because it was a lot of lies, a lot of deception, and a lot of hiding, sneaking, doing things behind your back is what I'm hearing. This could be friends that are now foes. This could be an ex. This could be a family member who didn't have the best intentions for you. Everybody was hiding their intentions towards you is what I'm feeling. People were not telling you specific things that would have given you that push to keep going or to leave, right? There were some things that people just wanted you to stay. They wanted you to stay with them. They wanted you to stay down, right? I'm looking at this crab right now. Their body is mostly in the water, and then their arms are just still, it's trying to, their arms are still out of the water, right? And it's like everybody gets thrown in this ocean of life, right? There's some people who drown. There's some people who sink to the bottom. There's some people who are swimming. There's some people who are floating. And then there's the people who overcome and walk out of the ocean of life. The ocean filled with emotion. So many emotions, all of them. So with that being said, it's like a family member or a friend or somebody in your life they wanted you to stay down. They didn't want you to grow. And you see with this crab, and then the path that's right here, it's going up the path. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Here we go. So with this path, it's like it's yellow. You see, like the yellow brick road. That's how I look at my life too. It's like I'm walking on that yellow brick road now because I remember going in meditation over 2 years ago. And I was at the park and I actually seen a yellow road. It was a yellow light frequency on the ground, and I was in the grass. It was like that. It was literally, I tried to like move over here. The path was just right there. I moved over there, and the yellow ground just started. It was attached to me, and that's when I realized I was truly on my path. But yeah, it's like these people, the crabs in the barrel. They don't want you. Ooh, my ear just started ringing. Yes, They didn't want you to rise. They didn't want you to get on land. They didn't want you to ground yourself. You see, when you're on the ground now, you're in the water, but now you're grounded. They didn't want you to live life grounded in peace, or they didn't want you to find balance in your life, right? It was some manipulative people who took advantage of your emotions. They took advantage of your pain. And that stuff I'm feeling it right now. And it's like, it's so crazy how, like, you think this person would want the best for you. And it could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be a cousin, uncle, brother, sister, friend, or a foe, like I said, that you were connecting to in the past. You grew up with this person. This looks like a mature person, a person older than you. And they were helping you as a child. Oh my God, now I'm feeling it. You weren't a threat until you stepped into your path, until you realized and started to awaken. You were not a threat as a child. Yeah, they fed you, they bathed you, they watched you while, watch you as a babysitter, or it's like these people may have been just a few years older than you, an older brother or older sibling. And it's like I said, you weren't a threat at all until you woke up, until you found your power, until you realized that something wasn't right with them. Once you could see the false reality that they wanted you to stay in, it's like, you know how certain kids, like, they know the truth about their parents or about a certain situation, and just because they know what's right, their parents or adult or authoritative figure will make them feel like they're talking back, or it isn't right when it truly was correct all along. Now God's putting me back to that Matilda story again. Wow. Of how smart she was. She had so much power. She was so intelligent and knowledgeable and respectful, and she still got the end of the butt bread, if you get what I mean. How people don't want the butt bread. Then there's some people like, hey, I still eat that butt bread or whatever, but it's like they only wanted to give you the butt bread. They didn't want to give you the middle, or the bigger pieces. It's so crazy. That's so crazy. So it's like your life, and when you were younger, you were confused. You didn't know what path to go on. They were happy when you were confused about your purpose. They were happy when you had no goals for your life, right? They were happy when you weren't doing much. You just stayed in the shadows, is what I'm hearing. These people were very they're competitive. You have competitive family members, friends, significant other. It was just competition everywhere you turn. Somebody's competing about something, right? They want to have more money. They want to have a better house, better car, better clothes. They want to look more presentable than you. They just wanted to be on top of you, is what I'm hearing. They put their burdens on you. Maybe you were going through verbal abuse in school or at home, or with a certain family member that tried to make you close your heart, made you not be emotional towards people, or made you not express yourself. They were cool when you weren't expressing yourself. They were cool when you didn't understand yourself. Whew. And it's like all this energy. We're going to get in the higher energy in a minute, but this is just what they're pointing me towards right now. And it's just like, you're like, I can't take this no more. I'm releasing this. There's things that don't belong to me. Feelings, emotions, and words that were said to me but don't belong to me anymore. There was abusiveness that I didn't deserve. And I'm learning how to release, let go, heal my trauma. I can't fight no more. These people taught you how to communicate in the opposite way, in the worst way, is what I'm hearing. Or they just were always people. It's just somebody always wanted to pick a fight, is what I'm hearing. Somebody just was cool being that they felt powerful by taking your power, by beating you down physically or mentally and emotionally. It's like you had to always walk away crying. You never won the battle. They always wanted to win the battle. When in all reality, all we needed was a level of understanding and appreciation and seeing both sides of the story. This person's like, I always want to be right. This person always wants to be right and correct. They don't like correction is what I'm hearing. But it's like now you grew up. You grew up into this queen. Do you see that queen? You grew up. You're not a page. You're not a peasant. You're not a little girl anymore. You're not a little boy anymore, right? And now you got your voice and you found it. And you're like, okay, as a kid, I was backing down and I was respecting you because you're my parent, or because you took care of me, or because you're an adult, right? But now as I grow up, the fuck you mean me bow down to you and your words and your life? And I don't have to live the way you want me to live. I don't have to talk the way you want me to talk. I don't have to walk the way you want me to walk. And I won't go where you want me to go, is what I'm hearing. And you communicated that. You made that very clear. Now, you stepped up and you sat on your throne and you said, this is what's about to go down. Okay? I know the truth. And I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you that sword of truth. Okay? And I'm going to shine my light. You will not dim me anymore. And that's the communication. That's what you're telling people, or that's what you have in your mind, and you're ready to just let it be known, you know? I will ruffle the feathers. I will burn the motherfucking feathers. I don't care, because I'm standing up for me now. I'm here for me when people weren't here for me and there for me. I had to be my own mentor. I had to raise myself. I had to teach myself. I had to heal myself. You didn't heal me. You caused trauma. But justice will be served. And you will see me rise. And you will see me elevate. And you will see me shine. Because that's your karma. You didn't want me to be a queen. Now I'm getting that Mirror, Mirror movie. Have you guys watched that before? Short story. I'm going to just say the queen just didn't want to bow down to the true queen, which was the king's daughter, right? She was meant to be queen. But the queen and the princess, who was, the king's daughter, who was the princess, the queen didn't want her to take her place. So she did magic so she can stay youthful forever. So she can live forever. Then she trying to take out the princess, and that got her in a fucked up position, okay? But it's like, yeah, it took time. It's going to take time for you to build your career, your finances, to be financially stable and free. But guess what? You are going to be so independent. They're going to need you. These people are going to need you. They're going to try to reach out for help. Can you pay my bill? I don't have this right now, or I really need this right now. But you're like, you weren't with me when I was shooting in the gym. It's only one person on this horse. I had to build this for myself. And you may have a family now. This is for me and my kid that I grew, that I raised, that I birthed, right? Not y'all people who don't deserve it. And I'm not finna feel bad. Y'all not finna manipulate me into feeling bad for not being there for you guys when you guys weren't there for me. Where's the, right here. Manipulation. That's how I'm looking at it right now. But now you know your power. So that's what I'm hearing for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.